Hi, let us start with fiscal frameworks to address the commodity revenue uncertainty. The first point that I want to make is that government revenue in most resource-rich countries is extremely volatile. Just compare the red bars, the volatility of resource revenue in a sample of resource-rich countries, to the blue or yellow bars, non-resource revenue in resource-rich countries and total revenue in non-resource-rich countries. This is primarily driven by the volatility of the commodity prices. We know that commodity prices are very volatile, and prices affect profits of commodity extracting companies, which in turn affects the tax and dividends that they pay to government, so government revenue. There are also other reasons for revenue to be volatile, such as production shocks or properties of a fiscal regime, the way we tax the resource sector. Government may try to offset some, but it is very hard and often infeasible, and sometimes this volatility can actually be a part of optimal policy. So in general, we in resource-rich countries just need to face the fact that the government revenue is volatile and cope with this volatility. What happens if government just follows a spend-as-you-go fiscal policy? Meaning, it just spends what it earns at every period. If revenue is high, that is when prices are high, expenditure is also high, and vice versa. Well, this approach would have a number of important limitations. First of all, this would mean that the expenditure will be as volatile and uncertain as revenue. And we don't want this. We want to be able to pay pensions and salaries. We want to have continuity in public investment projects. We certainly do not want these things to be so dependent on hard-to-predict commodity prices. And so we want some stability. And secondly, expenditure will be not only volatile, but also pro-cyclical. It will rise when commodity prices and resource revenue are high, and it will go down when prices are low. And we don't want this either, as it will undermine the macroeconomic stability in the country. So spend-as-you-go is certainly not a good approach to fiscal policy. But what do we want to achieve via fiscal policy, via our expenditure in short and medium run? What are our objectives? Well, first, it's not being procyclical. We would like to isolate the economy from commodity price cycles. We cannot remove procyclicality on the revenue side of the fiscal policy, but we can certainly try from the expenditure side. And our second objective is, in general, stable and predictable expenditure. We do not want major interruptions in the government outlays. And so again, we do not want our expenditure to depend on commodity prices so much. In other words, we want to decouple government expenditure from revenue, which depends on commodity prices. Revenue can be volatile, but expenditure does not have to be so. Next, we will discuss how to do this decoupling and the trade-offs in doing it.